Hey man, the time is now 11:59. It's close enough to 12 to go ahead and kick off with our special guest because she is here early, on time, ready, and
That's
everything
right.
like
Looking
that.
beautiful as always.
First and foremost, let me introduce my beautiful co-host.
Miss Juicy Baby.
Hello.
The headphones giving you issues.
I can't work the headphones.
Let me see.
Public school.
Hey, I went too. I ain't mad at you. I was playing with mine for about 30 minutes before the show started. All right, man. No introduction needed, but we gonna do one anyway. Trina Braxton is in the building.
Yes, she is.
Hey. Always radiant, always shining.
Well, let's just put it on out there. The reason why he's been fumbling with his headphones is because Trina was coming in today. So I just wanted to put that on out there.
You got to tell everybody.
Oh, my bad.
That's what everybody was thinking. She made Josh blush. That was crazy. There's been a lot going on today, man. Well, yeah, 3. I got you. Okay, cool.
That's
Can you hear
right.
now? You good now? All right, cool. We in there now.
A mess.
All right, man. You tune in to Reec Radio right now. It's a lot going on. I just saw a Instagram clip that I have to talk about because you done got my friend in trouble.
What friend?
This friend over here to the
What's
left.
up, Miss Juicy Baby?
Yay!
Oh, man. First and foremost, let's go ahead and give you your flowers. This Renaissance woman right here, business owner, TV star, singer. You know what I'm saying? Family of stars, and you just shining your own light. We just appreciate you coming through today.
I appreciate you guys asking me to come through.
Come on now. You a special guest. We ain't playing. You got gifts. You know what I'm saying?
I like gifts, too.
So then you done try to turn this into drink champs, too. Oh, yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Y'all done walked in with your clear. You're clean and clear.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have some McCafe.
That's what that is. That cafe don't make you say Miss Juicy Baby like that.
I always say Miss Juicy Baby
That's
like
right.
that.
A proper introduction every time she sees me.
Every time.
You. With that vibrato, I know it's something else in that cup.
Ice.
All right, man, let's go ahead and get to it. I got to talk about how you got my friend in trouble the other day.
Well, you know, if y'all were up under the rock, you know, Braxton Family Values did come on last week.
Yes.
And so it featured her wedding, getting ready for her wedding. So we're going to say her bachelorette party.
Just go and say it, Miss Juicy Baby.
They had a freak nasty party in the basement.
Well, she wasn't in charge of it. You know, of course, it was thrown by the one and only her sister, Tawanda.
Little Miss Nasty.
That's my girl.
Yeah,
but that's what Reec is talking about, everybody. And we're just going to leave it at
talking
that.
about you on that couch.
You hear her trying to play it down?
Yeah,
Do you hear Miss Juicy trying to play it down? She was live and in effect.
She was. And somebody else was in her effect.
And you know what, but the deal is, you know what to expect when you go to different parties and everything. So we had a great time.
Yes.
Okay.
So if y'all didn't see last week's episode of Braxton Family Values, make sure y'all go check it out so y'all can get ready for this week. That's the reason why she's here.
Yes. Well, as a matter of fact, right before episode 2, you'll be able to see episode 1 again. So
Gotcha. Okay.
It's going to have a little rerun of it so you guys can get caught up. For those who hadn't seen it, you get to see Miss Juicy wilding out.
Yeah, getting juice on her. Don't leave it like that.
And that's what I said. You got all your juice with me.
You said it just like that,
You
too.
need more than the COVID test after that. Huh?
Man, for real though, I feel like I might be pregnant after watching that clip. That's crazy. All right, man, we kicking it right down with Trina Braxton. You front and center on this season. I love it.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about that a little bit. How does that feel to have so many great things going on?
Oh, wow. First of all, I'm going to say God is good. I don't know what you all believe, but I believe in the Father, and He has been good to me. Mm-hmm. And I married this amazing man.
I love it. You beaming and gleaming. I see you. Go ahead, blush a little bit.
It ain't easy being cheesy. But you all get an inside peek at my bachelorette party and everything leading up to my wedding. Okay. And there are going to be some great moments, and there are going to be some not so great moments, but that's just family.
Yeah, that's what to be expected with anybody's family. So if y'all are on camera with it.
Yes.
Right now we kicking it with Trina Braxton on Reec Radio. I got my co-host Miss Juicy Baby over there.
You supposed to do it right?
I don't sing it.
Come on, you got to do
Actually,
it.
because of both of y'all are here.
Miss Juicy Baby.
There you
All right,
go.
now.
AKA what?
Sweet and low. That's young sweet. That's what she was acting like at your party.
Yes.
Sweet and low.
Sweet and low.
All right, man. So weddings can be stressful. We all know that. Mm-hmm. And being on camera, with your family. Talk about that a little bit, because I know a lot of ladies are probably curious because they've been through this similar experience, but not with so much light on them.
Well, first of all, my wedding was a disaster. The cakes, yes, plural, cakes.
Really?
Where I've spent thousands of dollars on cakes that were just cake catastrophes. My flowers never showed up. I called them, the number you have reached, like, for real. And we all know how expensive wedding flowers are, but, you know, they don't get what's coming to them.
We got to do a do-over. I got just the people for you. Shameless plug.
A do-over?
Yes, a do-over wedding with the right flowers and the right cake.
Maybe for the 5-year.
5 year, okay.
Let's not jinx it. We hadn't made it to a year yet. So.
Y'all gonna get there. This is y'all go. Look, Joe Biden just got elected. Y'all gonna get through this year.
I'm gonna tell you, Donald Trump is just like Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not leaving.
He's not going.
Yes, he is.
Man, they gonna have to get the sheriff's department and get him up out of there. I'm telling
you, do something
crazy, man. Right now, we kick it with Trina. We just talking about her wedding woes. Although things are gonna work out, I'm speaking it. Some mishaps during the wedding.
Absolutely.
The flowers,
the family acting a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that happened.
That happened.
A whole fool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you guys are going to see that too.
Okay, well, we're going to be tuned in, man. We definitely going to be tuned in. Make sure you guys follow her on Instagram, too. You got some good stuff up there.
It's super fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like me a little bit.
You do?
Uh-huh.
We like you, too, especially following you and looking and watching.
Oh, well, thank you, guys.
Yeah, you had a lot of stuff on there. She be doing everything, man. She talk about current stuff. She be cooking, everything. I love it.
Yes, well, Vaughn and I, we're about to revamp our page, Tipping the Scales, because that's my new last name, Scales.
Like it.
Yeah.
Like, way to flip
So,
that.
yeah, and we're going to start cooking together on there. So
Okay.
that's super fun.
That's fun. You got to find something to do fun. Miss Juicy,
That's right.
did she do a cooking show, too? Y'all should do, like, a cross collab or something.
You know what? It is so funny because all of us friends are great in the kitchen.
Everybody you bring can cook. Mia X cooks. Mama Mia, my bad. New Mama Mia cooks. Tamika Scott cooks. Trina Braxton cooks. I like to eat. I just need to be invited.
So it's just all around the board. And so with her, not only do she cooks well, you know, but she is the queen of the bar chick.
Yes.
And so, I mean, I just love it. Just like you said, an all-around Renaissance woman. And, I mean, she inspired me.
Yeah.
Even
To
though
drink
she's
or to
married.
cook?
No, she inspired me as a businesswoman,
Gotcha.
as a person that's on top of her game and everything in life. And just finding new love. I mean, look at her. She glowing all the time.
I love it.
And their love is so, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful how both of them glows. Both of them. He makes her glow. She makes him glow. And it's just, I love it. It's just like a love story.
Right. Bright ass relationship. I love it.
Very bright relationship.
It's nice right there. Kicking it with Trina. Tell me a little bit about the cooking situation. So you guys are going to be getting together. What kind of foods can we expect?
Oh, well, we do a lot of different things. We order from different companies. I'm not going to shout any of them out because none of them give me a check.
I understand.
However, you know, we do the mail order foods. We cook them together. And unfortunately, I'm not going to say unfortunately, I love you, son. But my 22-year-old came back home. So it's kind of difficult to make meals for two when, you know, that's somebody else.
Yeah.
But he's 22. He has to fend for himself. But, you know, we order food.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all cook and then he got to just order
Well, because
pizza
when
or
you
something?
order, it's for two. You have to order for 2 or 4.
So just have a leftover plate. Y'all can't do that, man, like that.
I guess what? Sometimes we get 2 pieces of salmon. What are we supposed to do? It's like
I ain't mad at that.
so,
I got you.
you know, we cook for us. You know, but like I said, but he's a grown man. He's 22 years old.
That's
so
true.
he has a job. He can eat whatever he wants to. He fend for himself. But we order. Sometimes we'll just. I just bought him some tomahawk steaks.
Okay.
The other day, so we're gonna start our first kickback off with the tomahawk steaks that I just got in.
I ain't mad at that. He gonna stay there.
He ain't married me for my cooking now.
Hey, listen, hey. That's something we can't repeat on the radio, but it's fine. I'm joking.
He married me for my personality. Whatever do you mean?
Well, you know what? It's been repeated because last week Tamika said the same thing.
She definitely did. She got up and did a little twerk and everything. I was like, y'all tripping. I love it though, man. I love that energy. And she was. She said it. She was like, "What y'all want to see it?" Her husband was here. It's all good.
I love her.
Man,
Jesus,
it's just been
Tamika.
so much great energy in this room with these guests, man. I just cannot say thank you enough for coming through and sharing all of this with us. Now, bar chicks,
Yes,
man. And then you bought the drinks today.
Yes, well, Bar Chicks, the restaurant is in transition. We're moving to East Point.
Okay,
We're very excited about that.
Right.
But it was supposed to open in October.
Okay.
But unfortunately, COVID pushed that back just a little bit.
Right.
But everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
Right.
I figure like if we'd have opened or even started at the time that we wanted to, things would not have gone the way I anticipated.
Right.
But everything is not the way you want it to be. What we want is not always what God has in store for us.
Right. But it's on time though.
Absolutely.
So we're looking at a little bit later start for Boss Chicks, and when do you think that's gonna jump off?
It should be mid 2021.
Okay, cool. That's gives us plenty of time for folks to get back outside.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely, because we're going to have a nice little outside area that we didn't have before.
Okay.
So it's
got to prepare for the time.
Got to prepare for everything.
I like that. I like it. Look at this.
But until it opens, I still have my hot sauce, the Bar Chicks hot sauce that everyone loved when they came to the restaurant. We still have that online. And we're having Black Friday sales on it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so and of course you can still get the bourbon and the candles.
Please talk about your candles. Where can they get that from?
Well, everything that you want that's Trina Braxton, you can get from trinabraxton.com. We made it easy. You have links to every one of my businesses on trinabraxton.com.
Good. That's easy. That's super simple. Make sure that y'all tune in right there. Tap in at trinabraxton.com. Get your candles. If your house a little bit funky, go on and get you some candles. Knock that out. If your food need a little flavor on it, get the hot sauce. You just got everybody covered.
We have 3 flavors so far. We have the regular, we have the extra hot, and we have the honey pepper. Okay. And right now, we're working on the truffle.
Okay.
Oh,
yes. Okay. Black truffle hot sauce. So,
I like that, man. Get a little extra flavor on that thing. That's the expensive flavor.
Exactly.
That sounds like juicy.
Okay. Now, she has everything, as we said. I mean, from your hot sauce, your candles, and I got to tell you guys, the candles smell absolutely wonderful. Now, y'all know I'm very picky with my candles. But, baby, those candles are the bomb. So, y'all need to go check it out. Great Christmas gift. Great housewarming gift. Great just because you love candles like me. I got to have them on each 4 corners of the bathtub. Anyway, so just got to make sure you have your candles in the house.
Why do you have to have 4 candles?
Because she's Republican.
She be taking
you're Republican? No, don't believe
it. She be
it.
taking baths like a Republican.
I gotta have my bubble bath, and I gotta have my candles all the way around.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. There's nothing wrong with being a Republican. I'm a Republicrat.
There you go.
I believe in some points of being a Republican and some points of being a Democrat. I'm just a Republicrat.
Exactly, but you believe in what you believe in, and you vote for whoever you want to vote for.
Yeah,
and so that's the reason why Biden is the elect.
Right. Yes. And Kamala Harris. We really got him in so we can get Kamala in.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Both.
I'm so proud for her. I'm proud for us as women and as women of color. Yes. I just when I say this, I hope no one jumps on me. But Biden is 77 years old.
Right. Yes.
I'm not sure if he's going to last all 4 years.
We have a good chance that she might be the president.
We have a good chance that she might be the first
lady
female president with some melanin in her. I'm just saying.
And an HBCU grad.
She went to Howard. All right, go Bisons. I went to Bowie State. BSU.
Okay, then.
Yes.
I love it. And she's an AK. It's just so many great things about her just being in that position. Whether she does a job great, at least my daughters could look at her and be like, hey, this is possible now.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
I like
and
that.
as you can see, with even electing them in office, everything is possible if we stick together and we represent. I got to shout out to the state of Georgia for coming out. They came through. Atlanta, the city of Atlanta came through. They went out in numbers, and so we just got to keep shouting them out but this is not it. The presidential election is not it. You got to make sure they have a supporting staff. You got to make sure that we go out in numbers. The Senate, all of that stuff.
January.
We got to vote. January.
I think it's the 5th.
Important.
We got John Ossoff
my
running.
birthday.
There you go. Well, that'll be a great birthday present for you right there. Right now, we kicking with Trina Braxton. We're talking a little bit about politics because it's relevant. I like what you said when you said that you not just one party, you're a mix of both. You want to represent all the things that make sense for you, and more people need to do that.
Exactly.
You can't just go blue or go red.
Whoever represents my voice.
Right. That's what I like. So, and we are just appreciating Kamala Harris being the first vice president woman of color. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and give her a round of applause. Our flowers. That's crazy. HBCU grad right there too. And man, it just feels good to be in America right now. I feel like you got your hope back, you know?
Just a little bit. Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. All right, anything else you want to talk about?
Well, there are so many pertinent things to talk about, but what you got going on in your head?
Man, just relevant stuff right now. I mean, we talked about the election, of course. You got all these businesses about to blow up. And just everything that you got going is just wonderful.
Are you about to kick me out? Is that what's going on?
Definitely not. We can keep talking.
About to go to a commercial, then kick me out and say, hey, we here with Trina, she about to gay. Like,
if Trina's here, we might as well just go on and do our question of the day with Trina.
We sure can.
We're going to go ahead and get your opinion on this question
Absolutely.
of the day.
I drove an hour and 20 minutes. We're going to get my question.
We're going to go ahead and get your talk on. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do that. We definitely going to do that.
You're not going to kick me out after 10 minutes.
We're not going to kick you out at all. All right, listen, we'll go ahead and drop this thing for our question of the day.
It's time for Reese's question of the day.
It's the question of the day with Reece.
All right, check this out. So, let me just go ahead and get this thing out.
Okay.
Come on, Josh, because I'm going to need a male opinion on this. Come on, baby. Yeah, y'all come on in because it's question of the day time. So what happens during the question of the day is we get questions asked to us and then we have to answer them, all right, to the best of our ability. Okay. We also ask people online what they think. Now, sometimes the questions get a little bit crazy. And being as though you have a son that just moved back into your house, you're probably going to have a different perspective on it, a really key perspective on this question. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So, Uber Eats coming and everything, hot sauce and all that.
No, he didn't bring the hot sauce.
Kidding.
And I started to bring some.
Okay.
I should have gone with my first mind. I'll make sure Miss Juicy Baby gets some when she comes back.
She always, I mean, she don't ever forget like you, Reece. She always sings a song just perfectly.
She does. She does, perfectly. And that's just why I don't. I hit notes, they hit me back. So we're not going to do that, all right? So
go with this question of the day.
I'm going to let y'all handle it. All right, here's a question of the day. This is from my homie, Juanita Ramos. She got this question picked for us, and then she sent it in via Facebook Live. So the question of the day is, what would you do if you were in this position? This young lady has her son come back from college and is staying with her 21-year-old son. She left out to go to the store, comes back. She hears some noise going on in the room. She thought he was in there watching wrestling. Come to find out, he was in there making sweet relations to her best friend.
Whoa.
So what would you do in this situation? Is this still going to be your homegirl, your ace, your best friend? I'm assuming they're not too far off the age. This is a 21-year-old kid. Her best friend is 37, but she's still fine as wine. Because 30 to 20, we all know that. And she caught them in the act. That's what she caught the best. So what would you do in this situation?
Wait, let me get my calculator. I can do the math.
Yeah, do the math. Go ahead and
minus 21. 16.
A little cougar activity going on.
Well, it's only 16 years though. She was young when she had him.
Yeah.
However, first of all, there's no sinning going on in my house except for me, because you're not paying the mortgage.
That's right. Okay.
Right. And you married, so it ain't no sinning.
Not anymore.
Well,
now it's sin free.
We talking about now. We talking about now.
Yes. But if any of my girlfriends was looking at my son like that, first of all, are you coming to see me or are you coming to see my son?
Right.
Okay.
Number two, we're no longer friends. And you're no longer welcome in my home.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, since my son is 21 and grown and wants to feel grown, take him with you when you go.
Okay, then.
Okay.
So he got to move out with her.
Well,
see ya.
That's what you think. Miss Juicy, what you got?
I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that because that's your house,
yes.
And you live if they're under your roof, none of that should be going on.
Right.
Only thing that should be partaking up under that roof is you and your husband.
I get it.
So, yeah, I totally agree with everything that Trina said.
Okay, then that's the lady's perspective. I got to go over to my boy. I know he going to get it to me the wrong way.
The wrong way.
Well, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with the age difference because,
it's not wrong with the age difference.
Yeah.
Josh is a consummate cougar hunter.
I'm just saying, I
can't say that.
Avid. But real talk though, like I can see what is wrong by doing it in his mom's house. Like I get that. That part is kind of you ain't supposed to get caught in the mom's house. But
wait, no,
that's
you're not supposed
bad
to do
advice.
it at all. Not get caught.
Man, I can't. I
Well,
can't
what did
speak
you
against that
expect?
because
You asked Big Josh.
I'm just
out of all
saying.
people.
I've done
That's
some
why
stuff in my parents' house before when I was
That's why
younger.
I called him in. Which one of your mama's friends?
Nah, I ain't do that. Nah.
One of the church ladies?
Wait a minute.
Josh grew up in the church home.
Listen, man.
This is why. This is another thing why I can't believe some of these answers because Deacon Mills over here, he grew up in the church.
Things
home.
happen. Okay, that's all I want to say. Things happen.
Biblical things.
Yes, we lay hands. That's all.
I plead the fifth.
See,
And then you know what?
Exactly.
You know what's so crazy because we actually would kind of entertain this situation because it was a boy man
Right.
with a lady. But
Exactly.
if you reverse those roles, you'll be ready to fire that man up, like really stake him to the cross if it was reversed. Like imagine one of my daughters being 21 and one of my almost 40-year-old homeboys in there trying to do something with her. Now you got to die.
yeah, you gotta die.
Yeah, now somebody got to die, but in this situation, you kind of looking like, okay, maybe it's not a taking advantage of situation, but really it is. Because sometimes when all the ladies get talking about they cooking pot roast and they gonna hook you up and they gonna pay your car note, and I'm not speaking from experience here. I'm just saying, like in general, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that don't really sound. That was not.
At 21, he's
When I
grown.
was in-
He's grown at 21.
Yeah.
But who seduced whom? What can a 21-year-old say to a grown woman
I got
that would make her take her clothes off for him? I'm just like,
I got a couple of lines I know.
Right.
That could make that thing happen.
Well, when they become older, then it changed.
Juice,
What's
and
for
the
that?
juice is on you.
Yeah, I
Cause she
mean,
having a flashback
was
from
she
the
looking
bachelor
at this
party.
little boy when he was 16? And now that he's
right.
21, she got her
Right.
chance? Like, come on, lady, you need to go somewhere and sit all the way down.
Well, she
Take
did.
Madison Square Gardens and sit in every seat.
But
Yeah.
does it have to go that deep though? Does it have to be like that far back? Could it just be that? Oh well, he's 21. Oh, I ain't seen him like that before.
You
Oh,
grown now.
oh man, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Now
no.
look.
The thing that goes through your head, oh man, this
Mm-hmm.
is my best friend's son, her child.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
if this is my best friend, you've been
Yeah.
around him
Yes.
for an extended period of time.
That's right.
So you should see him as another son, not as someone you sleep with.
That might be true.
Been plotting on him.
I can't say that.
Okay, you sure can't, Josh. What you got to say?
I love you, Miss Juicy.
Be
you
nasty.
go.
That's why his initials say BJ.
Whoa!
Breaking news. Breaking news. Official Big Josh, his new name is BJ. And that's why.
Pause. Something.
There's no pause in that.
Oh my
Good
God!
God almighty.
Now you see why we friends. Okay.
Man, she fell right in. So there was no
did.
issue. You
We're
know.
gonna have to make this a reoccurring thing.
Come on with it.
I love it. Right now, we're doing our question of the day segment with our special guest, Trina Braxton. Of course, I got my co-host right here. Go on and sing it, Juicy, if you can.
Miss Juicy baby.
Shout out to the beautiful Bevy Stitch, comedian extraordinaire back there holding it down, man. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
You fell right on in.
That part.
Either she was listening or you just got that energy
Whoa.
when we know we're supposed to
I'm
flame
just
you
saying,
every day.
just flame me, man.
Hey, man, this is crazy. So we're talking about the situation that happened between a woman, her best friend, and the woman's son, a 21-year-old son home from college. She caught him in the biblical act with her best friend, and we're trying to figure out, should they still remain friends? Let's go ahead and fast forward to that part. Would you be able to remain friends with your homegirl after that?
Absolutely not. We're no longer friends.
No longer friends. Juicy?
No longer friends.
No longer friend. Josh?
Yeah, I'm killing homeboy.
Yeah, you got to.
Like if it's my daughter, it's
Oh,
over.
yeah, it's
It's
over
over.
with. Yeah, we can't. You might die. I'm gonna catch a case.
Like,
it might not be right there. Well, I could plead temporary insanity if I do it right then.
Yeah,
That's
technically.
it.
But mine's gonna be
Nice.
premeditated. I ain't gonna hold
We're
you.
gonna have to scrub that part from that.
My bad.
I'm so done with y'all.
Crazy, man. But this kind of stuff happens, and people have to get through it. So that's kind of why they sound like crazy situations, but we still have to bring them up because people kind of need perspective. And of course, we want to get to it. I got my little superstar right here. I'm sorry I did your hair, baby. Let me-
Well, we want to hear what the listeners think. Would you still be able to remain friends with your best friend after she slept with your child? would you be able to remain best friends with your child?
Yeah.
Please hit Reece up and let us know.
Yeah, hit us up right now. Facebook, Instagram Live at Reece Radio. Also Reece Winnie, REEC SWINEY. You can call the hotline at 678-361-3294. Get your opinion. We're going to get to this mix a little bit. We're going to chop it up, and then we coming right back with the Reece Radio Show with Miss Juicy Baby and our special guest, Miss Trina Braxton, right here live, baby. Don't move. All right, DJ OS, let's go crazy.
Reece is bringing the best DJs and live mixes right to your house. Businesses to kick off the lunch mix.
DJ Khaled. Calling my phone like I'm locked up nonstop. From the plane to the helicopter, yo. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah. I'm a pop star.
It's time for Reese's question of the day.
It's the question of the day with Reece.
Brother DJ OS right there with that crazy mix, King of the Road bounce. I appreciate you, homie. Going crazy on the ones and twos. That was our lunch mix at noon. I want to give a huge thank you to Miss Trina Braxton for feeding us.
What?
That is a guest first, feeding us live on the radio. So I gotta give you hand claps. We're gonna start the Guest Hall of Fame. You the first one. So your yellow jacket gonna be in the mail. Right now you locked into the Reece Radio Show. Got my co-host to the left of me. I will not sing Miss Juicy Baby, but I'm gonna let her do it.
Miss Juicy Baby.
With her double cups, Texas style over there. This turned into an episode of Drink Champs, courtesy of Trina.
What do you mean?
I mean, you started doing bar chicks in here live on the radio.
That's right.
Well, that's what I do.
I ain't mad at that at all, man. Had some great taste. Josh got some taste. He's feeling different right now.
Yeah, a little Jesus juice, you know.
Right. We was close to Sunday. Yeah. And my boy Joe had the gold bottles. He started breaking out all types of stuff. I think he was like bootlegging and stuff too. This stuff was in water bottles and everything, bro. Tripping. All right, man. We're going to get to our question of the day for our Facebook Live fam. And we want to fill you guys in on this question. So one time for my homie Juanita Ramos, who sent this over. She said that this woman left the house. Her 21-year-old son was in the house home from school visiting her, and when she left, her best friend was in the house, and when she came back, her best friend was in the room with her son, and they was getting a little biblical.
They was having that body language.
You daggone right. You know what I'm saying? They was doing a horizontal mambo. For those who don't know what that is, that means they was getting to it. You know what I'm saying?
They weren't praying.
They was not praying. They was laying.
But somebody was on their knees.
You did.
Whoa.
There we go. All right, so what would you do in this situation if that happened to you? If you came home and found out your best friend in the bed with your son, your grown son, but still your son. So Trina said, oh, no, we can't even be friends no more.
That's a big negative, soldier.
Soldier.
No, I said the same thing. Josh, however, who has been in this position as the son. No, just kidding.
I mean, stuff happens, you know what I mean? But I didn't get caught, though.
I bet that lady had an old lady name too, like Eartha.
Ew.
She's got to be some kind of thirsty. Ernestine.
That's
Ernestine.
Ethel.
What if her name was Corethia?
Corethia. Yeah, for real though. Name out the Bible.
But I'm sorry if your name was Corethia out there listening.
Right. Afterwards, your room smelled like collard greens and
no, not collard greens and ham hocks.
Well, that would have kept Josh right there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now.
It would have kept him.
Big Josh.
If he would have
like
had some collard greens and sweet potato pie and stuff.
Now you ain't saying about pie now. I might have stayed for 5 minutes with the pie.
Mike Josh and just trying to get his car note paid. All right, man, let's get back focused, man. So listen, so that was the question today. We took some answers from Facebook Live. A lot of people saying, oh, hell no. It's not going down on their watch. My boy Jason said her name was definitely Opal.
Opal.
Shit, Natasha said y'all be on Josh and y'all are right to do it.
What?
She said they both wrong, the son and the best friend. Chris Dion says the son and the best friend, and we are no longer friends. And that's what it is, man. That's some of our questions off of Facebook Live. That Opal though, you know she got to be a little elder. With a name like Opal, man. Then we had some breaking news.
This is a Reece Radio breaking news story.
What's the breaking news, Reece?
Trina renamed Josh to BJ.
Oh man, no.
Said he was because he was nasty.
Not my fault. fault that the first and second initial, Big Josh. I mean, it's BJ. I mean, that's not my fault. I didn't make that up.
Kid friendly friend show.
It is kid friendly.
Respond on this. I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one.
Right, you could stand for Beetlejuice. You know what we're talking about.
See?
That's it.
Beetlejuice.
Be justified. We don't know what BJ stands for. You know what I'm saying? But in your mind, we know what it stands for.
That's not our fault. That's your mind is saying that.
Now it's me. Oh,
Absolutely.
okay.
It's not our fault.
Oh man,
We're praying for you over here.
We definitely gonna be praying with both hands. All right, man. So, what we gonna do around this time? We're gonna let Josh give his sports report. Do you have any favorite teams? Any favorite sports teams?
No, thank you.
Okay, good. Because if he mentions them, they probably won't win anything.
But I have a shout out to Mizzou though. Plays at my my son-in-law.
Okay.
Plays tight end for Mizzou.
I love it.
M-I-Z.
I don't even know how to say that.
Z-O-U.
Ain't they the Tigers, right?
Yes, they are.
There he is. Big up to your son-in-law.
Yes.
We don't want Big Josh to shout it out, though. It's good for you to shout it out.
You'll find out
we can't
why.
have him do it, but
No.
I did it because that's my son-in-law.
There you go. I like the way you put that, too. Let's go ahead and do this 2-minute drill.
2-minute drill with Big Josh on Reec Radio.
Your time to shine, player.
Man, so much pressure on me.
It is.
Man, God, I can't even say nobody's names no more. I'll say off the blank had a good weekend.
He did have a good weekend. That's a safe way to put
You
it.
can say their name.
I didn't say it. So the boys from New Orleans, I can say that. I'm trying to be safe.
Yeah, you can say that.
Go ahead.
Well, they whooped up on Tampa Bay real bad.
There you go.
Wait a minute. We got cheerleader action going on this season.
Right. That's it. He can't focus with that. Just Trina.
You better focus, BJ.
Right. Trina was doing the HBCU cheerleader moves.
She doing the majorette dance.
I was a majorette at Bowie State University. BSU.
There you go. All right, cool. As long as you ain't twirl the baton.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Oh man.
We're going to let Josh twirl the
Let's get back
baton.
focused.
No, it's not happening.
No.
That is not okay.
Let's get back focused. All right, Josh, what you got, man? New Orleans Saints whooped up on Tampa Bay.
Yeah, man, it was real bad, man.
Okay.
38-3.
All right, did AB play? Did Antonio Brown play yet?
No.
He did not play yet. Okay, cool. We're going to move on to the next one. So, the Atlanta Falcons, I'll say the name.
Say the name.
The Atlanta Falcons did get a big win this weekend over the Denver Broncos, and Coach Raheem Morris, he said, what?
He said, Dirt Birds back. Dirt Birds are back.
There we go. Did we think that's a little premature?
I mean, they needed this. They needed this win. And it was the first win at home, too. So, I mean, I could see the enthusiasm and why he said what he said and why he was. We need that. Mercedes-Benz ain't had that much action, and I don't know.
A long time. A long time. The crowd. And we're not going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about them. They already lost, so you ain't got to say nothing about them.
I just want you to know I didn't say their name
I
last
just
week.
want you to know, just don't say it at all. Don't even think about it.
I did think about it last week.
Don't even think about it.
That's probably what it
Moving on.
Moving on. All right, anything else on that 2-minute drill, Big Josh?
Man, I'm good over here, bro.
All right, man. That's Big Josh, former linebacker for the Boston Beavers AAA football team.
Yes, indeed.
And you never heard of them, have you?
One of those moves? Can you...
Don't clap for that, because we never heard of that team before, ever.
Well, but there's so many people who hadn't made it that far, so we're going to clap it up.
He ain't made it that far either.
Yes, he did.
No, he did. In his dream.
Never would have
Made it.
But why?
I like it. All right, man. Let's go ahead and moving on into the re-show. We got a little bit of entertainment buzz from our good friend. Actually,
Gossiping.
I got news.
They always got the top news when I want to hear it.
Music news.
Okay, that is some entertainment.
You're tuned in to the Entertainment Buzz with Miss Juicy Baby.
Miss Juicy Baby.
All right, okay.
big word entertainment. Other word buzz, and that's exactly what's happening right now. 'Cause I don't know what's in your cup.
Well, we gonna keep it like this. Miss Juicy Baby. For the ones that didn't catch the entertainment buzz, we're gonna do a recap.
Yes, please do.
Because it was such an emotional weekend for the presidential election race that was going on. A lot of people were so emotional. I don't know if it was happy tears or sad tears, but we gotta make note of the one that was crying on CNN.
Lamenting.
Okay, Mr. Van Jones himself.
He wept.
He didn't cry. He wept.
Here's a little bit of it.
Character matters. It matters. Telling the truth matters. Being a good person matters.
Sound like he was talking about something else, didn't it?
Well, that's what, contrary to popular belief, they think that weapon was caused by something else, not the presidential elect winning Biden, but about the 13-year of marriage that was ended by Jane Carter and himself. They've been separated since May, so maybe he was weeping because his Caucasian wife had left him.
What does that have to do with
it? It doesn't matter what color she was.
I'm just saying the streets are talking, and that's what, being saying, allegedly, that's what he was crying about, because they said he wept so hard, it had to be a little bit more than Biden winning that election. So,
it matters.
Okay, it matters.
All relationships matter.
So that's what's going on.
He's a hug.
So I don't know if that's what he was crying back about. So I just want y'all to know that's what the streets are saying. Allegedly, that's what he was weeping about.
He was weeping.
He was
wept.
weeping.
Right. Lamenting.
Okay. So anyway, but big up to Joe Biden of being elected, the presidential elect. So the actual official sworn in will be later on. But let's all pray, say a prayer for y'all president right now, because he don't want to give up his title.
You about to lose your job.
Hey. And hey, how about that ranking number 1? And the song.
Yeah, that song peaked at number 1 on all streaming platforms. You about to lose your job because Donald Trump lost the election, even though he doesn't want to leave the White House. He probably had to be dragged out, which is crazy.
I hope she copyrighted that.
I hope she made some money off it.
Someone else did. If she didn't, and they gonna make some coins off that. It was on SNL. The other night.
Yeah. Jim Carrey had a crazy SNL too.
Killing,
oh, for real?
He brought back his famous line from the Ace Ventura Pet Detective days.
Oh.
He came in as Joe Biden. He was dressed as Joe Biden. He was like, "I'm going to keep it classy, but I do want you to know you are a loser."
Yeah, that was amazing.
That joke was funny. And Dave Chappelle had a big, a nice stand-up thing on
monologue.
You got to check
his monologue was amazing.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
I mean, people don't understand his genius. He stands up and he does his whole monologue, but people don't read between the lines about the real politicism that he really has to say and declare. Come on, people.
A lot of gray area that he touched.
Get into it.
And the song Donald Trump was out on CNN. Can y'all believe that? They literally played that.
Wow.
And so by having that many streams live, it's like, okay, the world was ready to change for changes to happen. So shout out to ourselves. We all deserve a hand of applause for going out and voting.
Yes.
And so,
can I ask a question though?
Oh Lord.
How many of the votes you think was really for Biden versus Harris? Because I feel like all the reason I'm saying, I understand that they're team, but the only reason I'm saying that is because historically black women has been strong and they've always fixed stuff. I know, always been around and do certain things. So I just feel like that's part of it. It's like, man, you know what? We've been messing it up for a while. Let's get some women in here who can help us out.
Right.
Like, I feel like that personally.
That's wonderful and that's great, but don't treat the American people like they're stupid.
Right.
Now, we talk about Trump demanding a recount. He wants to recount the popular vote, but he can't recount the electoral vote from the Electoral College. Now, mind you, the popular vote influences the Electoral College, but he's not. I mean, a recount of the popular vote is not going to help to change the electoral vote from the Electoral College.
And this is what happened last time. He won the popular vote, and he was happy about it, even though it was really close.
Hillary won the popular vote,
but he won the electoral
college.
vote.
That's right.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't go back now and try to fix it. This is the same way you won, sir.
Right. Exactly.
So we're not having it. But we're not going to be petty here on the Reach Radio Show for too long.
I'm going to be petty.
Call me Petty Paula, because I'm going to be real petty right now.
All right, we're not going to be too petty. We will do this though. We're going to play win, because Joe Biden and Kamala Harris being the first black or woman of color to be a vice president in the United States of America. So right after this, we coming right back. We got to do what the heck lines, and then we're going to wrap this thing on up.
This is a Reach Radio breaking news story.
You like that?
Maybach music.
Did they hit your soul the right way? That's what I'm talking about.
Lit, man.
All right, man. So when you hear that breaking news, that means it's time for that what the heck lines. Once again, in case you missed it earlier, we got to talk about the missing woman who unwittingly joins the search party and finds herself. All right. Let me go ahead and read this story. A woman went missing in Iceland over the weekend, was reportedly found safe and sound by herself. Here's the story. The mix-up occurred during a sightseeing trip. The woman broke off from her tourist group and changed clothes. When she returned to the bus in a different outfit, the rest of her tour group did not recognize her. Then a description came out of a missing person, an Asian in dark clothing who speaks English well. The woman seemingly also did not recognize the description of herself, so she began to assist the others in searching. It gets better. The Coast Guard was called. There was a helicopter search with big spotlights and a police task force sent out, which the party finally ended at 3 a.m. Miss Juicy, go ahead.
Well, in the wee hours.
The wee hours.
That's when the party ended.
She won't say wee hours. She says the wee hours. There's a whole story behind that. We'll fill you in during the next song. All right? The wee hours of the morning on Sunday when they found the woman. Well, she found herself and said, "Oh, you guys were looking for me." They confirmed it was her with the clothes that she had in her bag.
Well, the deal was, that's the way the women do it, baby.
Man.
Don't be a hater all your life, because we'll change up our look and you won't even know who we are.
Listen,
we got to keep it fresh, okay? That's the reason why they didn't know who it was.
Sometimes it's called catfishing.
Catfish.
I'm not gonna lie here. You want Wonder Woman. You go home with this lady at the club, then you go home with Janet, and you wake up with Jermaine. Cause that makeup done hit the pillow and wiped off, and now she handsome.
How you gonna look for yourself, though?
That's what I'm saying.
She didn't realize that they was looking for her. Because she had went in the bathroom, she had changed and all that.
She came back to the bus and was like, "I'm not missing," so they thought they was missing somebody. Plus, it's a tourist group, so you don't really know anybody.
I mean, that takes finding yourself to a whole nother level.
A whole nother level. Wow. It also takes dumb to a whole nother level.
Right.
Well, you can, like my dad, you can fix a lot of things, but you can't fix stupid.
So, Big Josh, how many times did you have to find yourself?
Crazy. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this music, man. We got a little bit of Big Millie right here. And right after that, we going to get up out of here. It's a Reec Radio show, man. My co-host, Miss Juicy, man.
You know what?
What's free right there? Meek Millie, Jay-Z, Rick Ross on Reec Radio. About to get up out of here, man. Had the time of my life today. A lot of laughs with our special guest of the new Reec Radio Guest Hall of Fame. What is his hand?
It's an extremity.
Okay. Bam. It's like an accessory.
It definitely is an accessory. It is.
I like it.
So, Trina, tell everybody when to watch Braxton Family Values.
You can watch Braxton Family Values every Thursday at 9 p.m. on WeTV. And if you haven't watched it before, go to Netflix and go and watch the Braxton Family Values. Episodes 1, 2, and 3.
There you go.
And how can they follow you on social media?
Social media, my Instagram is Trina Braxton 1. But for everything Trina Braxton, just go to TrinaBraxton.com. It'll show you what to do.
You get hot sauce on there. I learned this today. I learned I can buy hot sauce, candles, and have a great time.
And bourbon.
Oh yeah, that's it. That was a great time.
Yes, bourbon's always a good time.
Just like y'all had a great time in here. They was on the white, and I'm just glad Juicy didn't get on the brown. She like to fight when she get on the brown.
That brown makes you act like a clown.
Hey, big ups to my co-host, Miss Juicy, baby. I guess we kind of mixing this into the what to watch. So, Miss Juicy,
that's right.
You gonna be on Claws? You gonna be on Little Housewives of Atlanta?
No, it's called Little Women of Atlanta.
I'm sorry.
Coming out in January. You can find me on TNT Claws, CLAWS. Also, Little Women Atlanta on Lifetime. And you might see special guests on there as well. I'm not going to mention any name. Don't want to know like that.
Right. She's definitely on the Braxton Family Values.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. And that is on right now. So make sure y'all go check that out as well.
Yes.
On WeTV.
That's right.
made it Wee Wee TV. You gotta watch the episode to see what I'm talking about. Josh, we getting ready to do some Positive American Youth events. We got some turkey giveaways coming up.
Ooh.
As always, we love those.
Yes, sir.
And over the past month, I want to give you guys the official numbers. 167,000 pounds of free groceries we distributed to the community. So I want to get some hand claps to Positive American Youth. Check us out at PAYUSA.org. Miss Juicy was out there helping. She didn't lift any boxes, but she helped.
I did a half of one.
You did half.
How can people volunteer?
Oh, just log on to our website, payusa.org. And you can also just hit us up on our hotline here at Reach Radio. We'll plug you at 678-361-3294. The nonprofit is a part of the radio show, and that's kind of what we build our base off of. So we're about to get into that. We're going to be doing turkeys for those in need, and we're also going to be doing toys for kids in need. Exactly. We've been doing for the last 12 years.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. So
I will be there to volunteer.
Thank you.
I'm saying it loud and clear right now.
Well, yes. I'm going to bother you for a PSA when we get out this radio.
That's not even a botherization.
All right, cool. I like that. As long as you do the hand with it.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, man. We about to get up out of here. Before we go, we want to say thank you guys for listening and stay blessed. Before we go, somebody got to holler at you, baby.
Hey, Atlanta. I'm Milana. And I'm Ariana. This is Kylan. It's Kalia. And you're listening to Daddy Reese. Who you with?
Stay blessed, y'all. We are gone.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy, Big Baby Drum. Check